sort of eyes, as I say. Both side lanes. I mean, which side lane is the most volatile, do you think? Who's got to be the most careful on this first couple of levels?
I feel like top has crazy potential of kills just because it's the double melee.
Yeah.
So it just makes one or two wrong steps. Same thing for No Tail. There's Jingu skilled right away on the Monkey King too, so that's probably the most volatile for me. From him quite a lot this tournament, and when he has the IO and it's all about pace, I think that's something he might be thinking about.
Oh, and there we have it, actually, bottom lane. Seb, he's the one to get first blood. Is he actually going to get Saxa out as well? He is. The heals are enough. Saxa doesn't even go down, as we see action on both side lanes pretty much kicking off at the same time. But, of course, OG, they were the ones to get the kill first.
Who's holding skill point, too? Yapzor maybe deciding if he has another opportunity to...
Oh. Just get pushed back by the spear there. Won't latch, though. The Fisher out. Sumail and No Tail, they want to try and get Yapzor. Sumail looking to close in, but the barrel strikes up. Yapzor turns into the tree. They take down No Tail. Now he's going to look over towards Sumail. They've got him stunned. Oh, Sumail does get the kill. Can Zai get him in return? He can't. Sumail's got the boots, the movement speed. He'll make it away. So trade up there on the top lane, but of course Sumail may survive, but he's left in pretty bad shape there after that bruise up, and still struggling to come to the lane for CS, struggling the most out of all the cores here in the early game, Sumail.
And Zai's always got mana to work with. That's what we're mentioning. These stick charges, he's always got a fissure, he's always got enchant totems. It's a tough one for Sumail.
And Yapzor may have died, but of course able to head over towards the mid. Get Nisha topped up and well.
That's where those deaths are kind of valuable. When you have bottle mids, you can always fill them up. Unlike for the Invoker, they can't fill up Topsons. Bottom, Puppey, getting gone on.
See if they can take it this time down. The damage from the tag team, it's enough here, Seb. Last hit comes in from the Iowa. Seb certainly off to a hot start indeed. I mean, maybe all Saxa. No, Matu's got to be cautious.
He's very low.
Seb just sort of beating back into him, stopping Matu from being able to get in and get the trade kill. Sinisha attempt to get aggressive mid with the chains.
Topson, he's got some creeps on him too. He's at low on, he doesn't have enough mana.
Fairy Fire, he'll keep him topped up. Topson's still alive for now. Nisha, can he still get in this? 11 of a slight chains in about 8 seconds. Topson's still hanging around. In fact, he's kind of stuck, but he has enough to get into the Ghost Walk. Topson will stay alive.
Whew, really pushing the limit there, though.
Yeah, he is.
He reveals himself.
Oh, Nisha's going to want to dive back in. He's got the slight chains. Topson, I mean, the flame guard up. Nisha's going to have the damage. Topson there making a bit of a mistake, getting greedy, trying to reveal himself to keep hitting the creeps, but he had no regen and no chance against Nisha with the second round of spells on the abilities of the Ember.
And Nisha's able, after that kill, walks into the enemy high ground on the triangle and also gets himself a bounty. So that's very fortunate for him. And yeah, big mistake there from Topson.
No Tail just struggling to sort of trade with Yapzor. Spears off the mark. TP's coming in here for OG. Topson, he's in with the backup. He's come to try and rectify this top lane for OG. Catch onto Yapzor. He'll set up for a kill between the three of them. And this very much needed. OG, they've got to try and get this top lane in a better condition. So it could absolutely still happen here in this early game. Still early days. 7 minutes in, 3-4. Less than 1k lead at the moment for Secret. There's still absolutely potential for OG to just explode in these early moments.
Yapzor making the move down bottom. They see him with the wards, but he's here already.
Now they get the good Primal Spring jumping onto the two of them. Nice snowball off to the side. Saxa able to separate them a little bit, but now see if they get into Man turning into the touch there to use the snowball against OG. Closes in on Seb, gets the kill, and Yapzor might not even be done. He's got another spring in a few seconds. Does he want to go up into the triangle? He does. He's keeping his eyes on Saxa. Not quite land with the slow though, and Saxa will manage to make it back to the safety of his tower with that. But still, as to Seb, the off-lane IO taken out of the lane here. Will be a complete thorn in the side here for the way that OG want to fight in that mid game.
And they have setup, right? They have Shaker Fissure, they have Chains, they have Monkey King Bound the Strike. A lot of different ways for them to set up that blast.
See,
10 minutes.
Coming over towards Nisha, but in fact Nisha is going to be able to set up anything on them. No, doesn't want to try. Topson, just get the initial grab here. Nice EMP. Oh, he was waiting for him. Sumail, he was ready. Sumail, if he gets this, it's going to be a lovely kill here for the Bears. Sumail set up in perfect position. You know, he's had a bit of a sad time in the jungle, but he's able to head over to the mid lane, get a kill on Nisha. Top lane as well, OG, they turn over towards Zai. Have a little bit of a weight there to really amp up that final blow there that No Tail delivers to Zai.
Zai used Echo up there too, and they were able to sustain up from the IOTP. Then now it's going to be on cooldown for a very long time, which is going to be a signal to OG.
Yeah, I mean, this is
to run.
Look at Sumail now. We saw how rough of a start he had. He's second highest in the net worth there, getting that pick up from that huge kill on Nisha in the mid. You can feel it, that the pressure, it's building up from OG. It really is. Thompson getting deep in the jungle, looking for Puppey. Is his mana gone? Has he got enough damage on his zone? Ooh, it's the might take him out. Backup comes in. He gets the kill, Thompson, but it looks like he's probably going to die for this, as he's trying to escape them, but there is no running from Zai, Nisha, and Yapzor. So he gets in, he gets a kill, but maybe a little too deep that time from Thompson.
He did force 4 heroes there, though.
I guess that's space.
Space for Io to get the finished farm bottom, Tusk to get the levels top, Ursa to get more farm too. So at the end of the day, it's a Thompson move.
It's just Saxa up here at the moment, soaking up some XP around the tower. Matu starting to take the tower. They'll dive in straight away. Set up there with the chains, in with the remnant. TP's coming in. It's actually going to continue. Thompson, he does want to try and look for the counterplay. Wugon's command is down. Jump off the side. Nisha is able to break away with that last bit of mana. Ice Blast comes crashing straight over to Seb. Headshot there from Puppey. As he lands it on the Io, no healing for Seb. Seb's out. Thompson trying to run with the sentries. There are plenty here from Secret as they lay them both down. Thompson, he's got the move speed though to get out of the range, so Thompson will sneak away. But a big hit there from Secret up on the top lane, and that's the move you said. They knew that OG, despite losing Saxa at the start, OG's the kind of team that will turn up and try and fight around that tier 1. Secret, they were prepared completely for that.
And look at the pace.
It's
They're
just a quick move.
Again instantly, though. The smoke's going to break.
It is. They know they're in the pit. Puppey's going to know exactly what's going on, surely. Smoke dispels, he checks it out. This is risky from Sumail and Saxa. They've got to run down side. He's in, catches the 2, and they'll jump forward with the remnant. Boundless strike follow up. They're both dead.
And it's half HP. They might consider even going for it themselves if they get some more follow-up kills.
He's ready to chase up to the high ground. Thompson and Seb will be able to hold them back. Quick slide from Nisha keeps them low, but Seb will heal the 2 of them up. But as you say, Roshan is in a bit of a juicy position here for Secret. It's not too easy for them to really go for it, though.
Yeah. And as we've come to expect from Thompson when he's playing this Invoker, he sometimes does go for this more buff-up strategy, just the alacrity plus that Solar Crest to make his Ursa, or whichever edge carry, that much stronger.
Absolutely, just give Sumail the best game he can possibly give him.
Yep. No tail sneaking in, but he's under vision.
They're going to start things onto him. He'll put the arena, but a quick jump from Nisha. Dodges the spear. Backup's coming in from the side. Thompson buffed up by Seb as they look to lead in. Saxa, he's caught Zai as well at the top left to stop Zai from being able to get the jump in. The MP down, Zai's out of mana. Seb caught by the chains, hit by the blast as Seb goes down.
Nisha, time and time again this game, dodging the spears, dodging the Marzolds, dodging the EMPs, just being a rightful nuisance for OG. On the side of Secret, A Blast still cooldown for 30 though.
I mean, OG's still trying to fight into it. See Saxa and Thompson coming up the high ground. He's going to jump, start the fight straight away. This one goes snowball over from Saxa. Gives the time for Thompson to reset. Matu, wait for us inside. Trapped in the shots, he'll get taken down. We've got Clamar come down. Nisha with the newly picked up BKB. He's ready to brawl. Runs down Saxa, turns over towards Sumail. Sumail trying to put the erase to get out of there. OG, have they got any backup for Sumail? Steps back out with a relocate. Sumail now without the ult, he's in trouble. Matu turns into the touch, uses the shot, but Sumail's able to earthshock out of there. Yapzor up into the sky, but they got him down. They got him down for the tree. Spear comes out. Ice block, Boundless strike straight onto Thompson, but Thompson is still trying to down and fight. He can't survive for it all. He'll go down. Hotel over to Yapzor. Sumail, he's on top of Puppey. Puppey to full. They found the number. OG will come out on top of this fight.
Right next to Roche as well.
This is what they were looking for. A huge fight for OG, sets up the Roche with 3 still dead on Secret. There's no stopping OG from taking this.
More survivability, going to be able to constantly be that rightful nuisance inside the fights. Stick on targets. Again, no bottom.
Goodbye, Thompson. Out along his own. I mean, Seb,
reload.
He might be in trouble as well. Did try and come in to help out. He's pretty tanky, not tanky enough to deal with Forest. Secret beating him down. They got to get out of there, the rest of OG. No fight to be had. As a bit of a slip up, and Seb getting baited into it as well. Well, let's see how much they can get done with this Aegis.
See how much they can get done.
3 minutes to really push the issue here for OG.
See what No-Tail finds with his blink reveal.
Set up mid. Trying to look for the jump and No-Tail. He's in with the counterplay, comes in for the arena, but is there actually any backup? I don't know if there is. No-Tail just ends up dying immediately after he looks to initiate. Yapzor inside, they are low. Saxa, he's got the catch straight over to one side. Zinfall from Matu, though Matu's ready to turn and fight back. Another kill in for Zai. Zai will survive. Chains locking down the 2 of them, but Seb comes in with a heal. Tosses him back up to full HP. You got the move coming out, but he did put a stop. Matu focused out by Sumail. They're ready to try for more. Yapzor powers off to the side. The cold's now. Nisha, he's in trouble. He's trying to rip it out of there. Will have enough mana. He jump over to the side. They're looking to hunt him down. They know he's gone south. They're checking out the high ground, and with the sun strike, Sumail close to the gap again. Yapso with the balance with the trees, holds back the bear, but the tornado setups in. Nisha, he's been surrounded.
Puppy also not Zai.
I mean, underneath the tower, it's a little deep here for OG. Jump forward to Sumail. You get Zai here. He's got the heel of Seb. Sumail actually going to live. He's actually going to live here. Triple kick, they might get Yapso as well. He's been caught off the tree. It's another. Sumail with the ultra kill. Getting it done here. OG.
And he's got a Titan Sliver too, so even stronger with that base damage increase.
Let's see if they can delete first.
Oh, Puppy says hello.
He's just going to walk in on this. He's going to get hit by the Mindbreaker. He needs help, but he needs it now. Puppy, he'll give the Ice Blast over, but Seb's already put the BKB on off to the side. He goes. They lose Notel on the side of OG as Secret out to get to the back of him. So they're going to be any chase. Both teams coming out with the buyback immediately. OG, they will separate though. There we go, Secret. Rather far out here. They will finish off the tower. Sumail, he's going to try and jump straight away onto Nisha. Nisha pops the BKB, Remnant off the side. They're going to go to Seb straight away. Everything thrown down off the eye. They've taken him down. Snowball over from Saxa. Sam does come out for time. Sumail's already popped the ult, ready to go over for more. Chasing down Yapso. He'll remove the Monkey King out of the fight. A double kill for Sumail. Now ready to go for something else to the side as he's on top of Matumba Man. Waveform out. Sumail looks to Nisha, but now he's going to be frozen in position. Sumail, he's trying to back out, but the cold feet kicks in. Sumail will fall. Notel as well. Cut down by Nisha. With the setup there, Matsu comes in for the finishing blow. Secret, this time round, the execution, it's there. They find Seb, remove the Aya from the engagement, and suddenly everything becomes a lot harder for OG. Sumail, he still wants to be able to charge in, but he hasn't quite got that same level of sustain that he had before.
And of course we do have the IO shard. That's also something that will be coming into play. These little mini stuns that are kind of come out onto our Morphling and our Shaker that OG does still have. But yeah, with this, much more comfortable position, Secret to look to make more aggressive plays, and an E-Blade now finished for Matu as well.
Got so much blast here. Jump forward for Notel, but at the same time, Zai Nisha, they're onto Saxa. Seb will lead in. They're looking for Yapso. Matu's able to stand his ground for now, though. Yapso finally falls. Matu not able to finish off Seb. Self E-Blade here as Matu looks to separate himself from the fight. OG, if they got any further chase, Sumail.
The BKBs are
trying to head in. Sumail, he's going to be able to blink to dodge the initiation, but now the Ice Blast, the slam, they're holding Sumail in position. Seb trying to come over to give it the backup, but now Zai turns his attention over towards Seb. He doesn't have the damage though, Zai, and Seb will be able to keep himself alive. Nisha's over to the backlines, has chased down Notel. Matu, he's looking for Seb. Not enough mana to keep chasing onto the Aya, but meanwhile, Nisha and Puppy, they do get Sumail as he's separated from the rest of his team.
There's too much that they have to deal with in the fight. They're trying to focus fire Matu, but then he jumps left. They're trying to focus fire Zai, and he jumps right. Then there's Anisha zipping around to the backlines, killing the supports with fire remnants. It's just so much elusiveness coming out from Secret, and OG does not have the same amount of control that comes out either. They don't have double shakers. They don't have chains and roots coming out anywhere. Much harder fights for them as we're seeing them progress. But not really seeing too many options as Morphling gets Aegis, he's got Ags. You've lost so much control on the side of OG. This is not the way that their draft wants to play.
Oh, mid lane Notel. We'll find him a bit of a freebie by the looks of it. Puppy Eyes, he doesn't get the blast off though, and now Nisha jumps in with the Remnant. Notel's gonna fall. Over to the side, Zai and Yapso controlling Saxa. Nisha's looking to jump over to help out as well. I'm ready to go back in with another Remnant. Seb will take the two of them out of there.
Oh.
Look at the Hex! Have they got the damage? Somehow he's in onto him, but they can't even finish him off the one. Still has that Aegis. Jump back over to Thompson. Thompson trying to run with the E-Blade combo. Comes in. Thompson blown up. Somehow Positive Ray stays on top of Matumba Man, but that's only the once. He's going to be back for round two. Matu. Nisha jumps in. Control on his Seb. He can't get away.
Good lord. This lineup is ridiculous. Once it's timing. I mean, OG is doing some great grabs of trying to get these pickoffs, but there's just too much control. They're too mobile. They're everywhere.
I mean, it's effectively sort of three fishes as well. This boundless strike also coming in from Yapso. Just so many lines of stun thrown straight through the heart of the team fights.
Matu.
Oh.
They get the grab on him.
They got enough damage. No, they haven't. In fact, Matu, he's going to look to turn. He wants to get aggressive. He's going to try and get in on them. He's got to be a little careful. Here's the backup he required. Zai jumps in. No tail to fall. They even look for somebody, but a quick blink gets him away from the Fisher.
Nice attempt there from OG, but Secret still in the area. Somehow, even though they were just bottom, as we've seen them just flying all over the place on the map.
It's going to be so hard to lock him down.
Yeah. And they've got, you know, we did mention that Yapstar was going for a very greedy item build. He did finish it off in those last two fights.
Coming in for the side. Fisher out to Sumail to start things off. Sumail will be able to take out the wall. Jump off for Nisha over the wall. Thompson. They're on top of the Evoker. Thompson trying to run. Turns around with the combo. Ice Blast will miss, but Matu will not. Straight over onto the Evoker. Matu takes out Thompson. Now to Sumail. Sumail, he needs help, but he needs it out. Seb coming in with the tether. Relocate. Seb will be able to take Sumail out of this fight, but Notel's going to be left behind. As OG, they'll still lose 2.
I mean, this might be the most entertaining lineup I've ever seen in Dota. Everyone's just jumping back and forth, and they're still going to lose Seb out of it. 105 seconds.
That's a long time. This could be the window that Secret have been looking for to break the high ground.
Oh, they're feeling it. They're high-fiving. They're feeling that big confidence now after these last, 4 or 5 fights that they've just decimated OG in.
And what can OG do here? 3 dead.
They have to watch. The IO is so crucial for their lineup. Likely to just lose at least 2 sets.
It's the bottom racks cleaned up. Secret straight over to the mid.
The damage from the totems as well.
I mean, they're diving in a bit onto Sumail. They're tempted. Sumail getting quite the poke under the tier 4. I mean, he's going to jump. They're going to try and get onto the Superman. Can they delete the Ice Blast coming out? The Superman getting low. He's got the shift. He's going to live. Matu will stay alive. Ready to go back over towards Sumail. Sumail will bring down the ball flick, but he himself will lose his life for it. Buybacks coming out from OG. Same from Secret. Matu, he's had enough. He's ready to shut this one down as a second set of racks. They commit to kill them all. Oh my goodness, yeah, give it to these shakers and the stuns.
Or the Ember Spirit. I mean, I'm fine with that.
That's true.
Pretty good with
That's
it.
a lot of damage.
OG.
Sumail. He's found Puppy. He's trying to get in. We'll get pushed back. Saxa closes in the Ice Blast. Come over the inside. Jumps in with the side. Sumail got the BKB off in time though. As he turns towards the shaker, takes him out. Matu trying to find Notel. Wait for him over to the side. Seb bringing Sumail out to the side for now. We'll see the jump on Matu. He's staying on top of Sumail. There's the hit. Slams out Sumail. Sumail hits the deck out for 2 minutes on the Ursa.
Look at that damage. Over 1,800 damage on our Morphling.
That's a big number.
He just smacks Sumail, and now Seb returns as well to his death.
And now 3 dead, no buybacks on OG. Secret with the 4 of them up, they can look to run down mid.
Thompson, he showed himself for a second, but whoop, whoop. We'll slip away.
He's trying to create distractions, sort of push them away from the base, but Secret, they are definitely going to have their eyes on the Megas, and maybe even more. To have buybacks available on Notel and Saxa, but 90 seconds no Sumail, a minute without Seb. There's the buyback, Notel. Can they buy any time for their 2 cores to get back up?
It's got to be so scary for Thompson.
I mean, Saxa, he's going to get a jump in. They're able to get the spear off. Do they have the damage? Sunstrike coming down. Venetian in with the Remnants. Matu, he's got too much HP. They can't burst through it. Buyback comes out from Thompson, but Saxa will fall. Also, with his buyback, looking to try and hold with just the 2 of them. The Secret, the damage is being done. The top racks are gone. The Mega Creeps will be out, and the jump over to Saxa. As soon as he's back in, he's back out again. Remnant over to Thompson. Thompson goes down. Everybody dead on OG as Secret now close it up. GG is called, and Team Secret will take game 1 of this best of 3.
They went for the strong scaling lineup, but saying that does take away a little bit of how much they're still able to fight in the early game. We see OG trying relentlessly to battle into them, but Secret still has good team fight with this double shake. I mean, I've never seen this lane, but I do feel like Tinker probably comes out slightly ahead because of base damage. Just a miss of Rocket, though, Nisha. Lost vision of Thompson, wasted some mana. And bottom, I'm curious to see how this is going to end up going. Like, how is Noto going to be able to do versus a Wind Ranger? Because historically, we've seen these Legion Commander 5s be able to trade with anybody, but Wind Ranger doesn't care.
Well, yeah, so on that Wind Ranger, able to find that courier there of Notail. Nice for the gold here to start things off, throwing out the tip as well.
The Magnus, only 4 on Zai at the moment.
Oh, and another courier here for Yapsel. He's having a nice time taking those away from OG's safe lane.
Is he going to be able to, I mean, if he's able to find another one too, that'd be pretty huge, as No-Tails just did come in, and they really need those couriers.
Yeah, they've got to be a bit more careful.
Yeah. Too much gold being given up. No-Tail will get a nice pull-off, though.
Saxa.
He's
going to get the stomp off, but Puppy able to keep off the side. The bound the strike. Pull on the back. Matu tries to turn, but Seb's got the damage, gets the kill. Will die in return. Puppey able to finish him off with the impetus. Get the trade up top.
That level 2 Jingu. I don't think they expected it to do that much bonus damage, but did decide to put the secondary point in it there on Seb. Puppey does have the Satyr creep though, so it's really starting to push quite a lot of aggression onto OG. Seb even trying to go onto Puppey here, but he is eating a lot of damage.
Yeah, Matu.
Ooh, that was close. Oh!
Oh?
What?
Seb? Who cut? What happened to his tree?
I actually was asking me, I think he cut it.
No, his cutting blade wasn't on cooldown.
I have no idea. The tree?
The tree just said nope and left. Apparently.
I was checking everybody.
I'm sure we're missing something, but...
I don't... All right. Mid lane, Thompson does buy a raindrop so you can start tanking versus this insane burst damage. Also, a Wind Ranger comes into power shot in mid. He'll survive, but we're definitely seeing him fall heavily behind that Tinker there. I have no idea what happened to the trio. I checked all the tangos.
I was gonna say the tangos.
I don't know. Thompson going checking the rune. He's got Saksa, but there's more backup for Secret.
Oh, he's looking pretty dead here, Saksa. Oh, maybe with the stick charges. Oh, nice little 360 and a turnaround here. Saksa, he's still on the run. Yapsel will get it. See if Seb can get the trade in. Boundless Strike comes crashing down. Wim runs up with a second. The Yapsel, he's going to be able to run. He's out. Nothing else for OG to throw out his way. As Yapsel gets in, Boundary picked up, and he gets away.
At the moment, still, I would say probably OG if they can set up with the Hoodwink running around, but yeah. Secret's gonna just be sitting back, sitting back farming. If they start to make the aggressive move on OG, the Tinker can move around easier. He can just show up at the tower and counter gank a lot easier.
Oh, they get the shackle in. Stop to the stomp here from Saksa, and the two of them got the damage though. Saksa is trying to run. Oh, just enough for the stick charges. Will stay alive. But again, being bullied away from this top lane completely by the two of them.
Anisha is 750 from Blink Dagger.
And he's going to try. He's going to commit the RP for this. Has he got enough damage though, Zai? One more hit. He's looking for Notes Out. He's got a little bit of favourable movement. Shockwaves back up though, Zai. Just enough to take him down there with that level 1 shockwave.
Well worth it. Such an under-leveled support, an easy kill as Sumail has been pushed all the way to jungle. To finish up Thompson. Oh, the illusion!
Oh, Thompson!
He is so...
Well, he was living on the edge right there, I'll tell you that.
He's so squishy. Yeah. That was the 2 supports and like a rocket that nearly ends up cleaning him up. Yeah, he has to be much more careful. Thankful for him, he had that illusion, but...
That was a close one.
Notail also, since he did die, he's going to be able to fill up that bottle again too, but yeah, really seeing the fragility of the Hoodwink versus all this big burst damage that Secret does have.
Zai showing his dominance down here, and again, the attention is split around. OG, they still sort of have 4 around this area top, but this time around, Secret's getting a bit more time in the pit.
Sumail is getting space to farm a quad ancient stack, which he does need.
They're going to try and get in it. Now drop the ult, but Secret, they'll step outside, and now Nisha's in the neighborhood as well. Roshan under half HP. Secret, they really want to get in and finish this. Zai's also turned up. Secret turning him in full force to try and get this Roshan finished off. OG, what can they do about this?
Sumail is not healthy. He's 200 HP. He can't get in the area.
I mean, it's just a distraction. Actually, it's a beautiful RP onto the two. The laser for Nisha. 2 down. Seb also to full aside takes him out. 3 dead on OG. Secret, they get the space, they get the kills, they get the Roche, they get the Aegis.
I couldn't ask for a more picture-perfect RP there with the laser, hitting all 3 heroes too from the splash. That's
huge here. Saksa, he's trying to hide in the trees. Nisha is hunting. He has the rockets in. And with this haste rune, he's going to be able to close in and pick up another one. Nisha with the chase down. 10 minutes in, we're already at a 5k advantage for Secret.
They need to get something going their way. They've got the level 6 on the ET, so they've got Splitter online. They've got the level 8 on Hoodwink. They've also got Duel. Let's see what they can find, because it's into this Aegis of Secret.
Seb he's going to try and start things, but Matu punch back into him. Zaxic getting the spirit out. Not even quite able to get the Jingu up here. Matu's got the speed to stay out of the range of Seb.
RP's back up in 20 as well.
So it's not going to be an easy tower to hold for OG.
They
are going to try opening onto Zai, but Zai is tanky as the Magnus. The shackle, it'll connect. As OG, they've got Notail in trouble here. Drag back, taken out. Seb will put the whip up with the barrel. This strike, he misses. Zai's able to retreat. Matu just closes in onto the monkey king, chasing down Seb. Seb will get away. Zai still alive. The splitter from Saxa does finish him, but it cost Saxa his life. And Secret, they're ready to dive in behind the tower here. Thompson and Sumail, they've got to hide. The dust, it catches Sumail. Sumail will stay hidden in the trees.
He can't show his face.
And he just came down here. No TP to get out of this area of the map, Sumail. He is stuck down here, so for all his farm that he's had, it will slow down a little bit.
OG bringing all 5 heroes and still only getting a small kill onto the Magnus and still gonna lose the tower there. And now for the next play, Magnus, he's got RP up. He's about to have Blink Dagger too, so Secret, they're gonna look to hit right back.
Absolutely.
Another one too, Seb.
Seb. Oh
my goodness, that was close.
That was very, very
There's
close here, Matu. He's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. Another one here for the Timber Man.
Nothing really, right? It's going to be the Monkey King hiding inside the tree lines, perhaps getting a Wukong.
And he's struggling to hide it. He's been found every time. Seb again in the mid. They've got him. Another catch from Zai. They'll try for the duel here, but that's going to be a +10 to Puppey. Puppey walking away here with that bonus damage.
I think they're just going to have to wait for Secret to play over-aggressive and just hope for some type of stomp from Saxa with a splitter, because right now they have no real plays that they can make versus Secret. Zai, ready to hunt.
Ready.
He's thinking about it.
Oh, Thompson's going to be found. It's quick with a bushwhack. Jump forward from Matu. He finds Notail. Shackles in. Thompson to fall.
And that's the mid. That's the mid hoodwink who dies just like a support. All of Secret in the area again.
Puppey with the wraparound as well. OG, they're playing around this tower. Can they actually get something going here?
They got to be careful.
They're sort of looking to try and fight this, but it's going to be so hard. Notail, shackled, jumps him on the Matu. He's going to move over on Seb. Seb gets the move on to Commando. RP inside. He's caught the two of them. Seb goes down. Sumail falls as well. Saxa surrounded by Secret. As everybody dead on OG. 19-2 here. We're just 17 minutes in, but Secret, they're completely running away with this game.
And there's just not much of anything that OG can do. Even around their tier 2, they lose everybody like one by one. They lose the Hoodwink, then they lose the Monkey King, then they lose it's too much for them. Secret with all these Blink Daggers after such lead. It's 19-2.
Oh,
and look at Thompson again.
Thompson, he's on the run, and will live this time, but only just. So having to be cautious. Seb, he has got his Deso done. Well, they will have a little bit of damage. Obviously not really going to be saving him from dying though. Needs that BKB really before the next fight.
Might be able to. Ooh, Nisha, he seems to be aware.
Yeah, Nisha's playing very careful. Quick blinks here, but another blink out as well, Nisha. They can't catch him as much and as hard as they try.
And everyone on Secret now connecting.
And we'll get the tower here. The question is if OG get out in time. Secret not turning up, but turn the eyes on Matuma Man. He can get the setup though. We'll get the grab back with a stun. Quick jump off to the side.
Nice play by Yapsor. He's using, I've seen that twice now. Power shots the tree from that acorn shot so that the stun just immediately gets removed. And then they smoke. Roche, it's a long respawn. But Secret, they know their power.
Yeah.
They're looking to claim back that triangle.
They don't need the Aegis to fight. Saxa. He's going to be the first one to be jumped. Matu's in. Saxa's gone. Zai over to the side. He's got the Yule set up. The skewer back onto Notail. Ripped away from the rest of his team.
It's so hard to play versus these 3 Blink Daggers when they're at this disadvantage. They just can't even distance themselves from the heroes. Secret, it's just easy for them at this point. 2-21. Sumail. They're giving him the tome as well. They're just trying to pump him up with everything at this point. They know that he is the only win condition for the team.
On the hunt for Matu. He is on his own.
Stomp clips, gets the enrage.
Notail's got the jewel to lock him down.
It's a short one though.
Splitter's going to be there to follow up. Have they got enough damage to take out Matu? He's going to look to run, but they got him. An important kill here for OG as they are able to take something away from Secret momentarily. Against how much of a hold Secret's had on this game so far. Top lane. Zai, he's got his eyes on Seb. Straight back into the claws of Matuma Man. Mid lane. OG trying to have a bit of a poke onto Puppey, but Puppey,
he's tanky.
on turn. Just out of range of the barrage there. Sumail, not quite able to clip him.
And into Roche after that kill. Monkey King, probably the most important hero for that Roshan. Even though they have ET, he's a bit underleveled. The Monkey King is everything, and they're going to smoke too.
Yeah, they are.
RP
Secret
at the ready.
They're going to look to...
And Seb's going to be forced to buy, so that will make Secret hesitate a little bit here about full committing.
They really don't want to let Secret get away with another rush. But it's still so hard for them to take a team fight. Oh, he misses the
skewer though.
Skewer whiffed, RP down. A little bit of fortune going the way of OG.
That would share for some ancient stacks being cleared.
That's a lot of money.
And they're going to smoke themselves, continue scouting the area.
No RP. Can they do anything with this OG? Walking into the pit themselves, but they really want to try and get a kill before they go for it.
Their lineup doesn't do the rush nearly as fast.
It's risky.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to attempt it.
Though. Let's see.
That Deso on 70 could be the difference maker, but no, they're not going to get the chance to.
It's too scary. Oh, and the push.
Sumail is trying to get over the shackle.
The shackle.
They've got the center one of the two of them. Yapsop finds the angle. Ruka's command does come out. Skew off to the side. Sounds been calling the duel. Sumail, can he get out? He can't. But Tumaman takes him down. They've got the drag back onto No-Tail. 2 dead on OG. Secret still with a full squad alive here. As OG, Saxa and Thompson so low. Saxa dying outside of the pit as well. Thompson on the Robert side. Blinks in. Shockwave finishes him off.
They have full vision there for a second as Nisha blinks into high ground and just rockets and rockets and rockets. 3,600 damage from the Tinker. Easily secured.
It's all theirs. It's continued early time. He's just 24 minutes in. Secret. See how good, how good is the high ground for OG? How easily can they push back Secret?
They can push in pretty easy here. Without that Monkey King, not the greatest spam coming out from the side of OG. They've got the ET, so he's always pretty decent to get that stomp. Sumail with the triple blinks.
Sumail
they have to be careful.
This is a huge risk from Sumail. It will be saved for by No-Tail, but No-Tail, he's going to lose his life for it. Gets off some damage with the barrage, takes out the agents, but Sumail dies on the high ground. They have the vision, they see him up there. Sumail's out for 50, no buyback available on him. As OG, they sort of just throw bodies at Secret in an attempt to stop the push. It's not going to work. 3 heroes, 4 heroes dying, in fact. No-Tail having to buy back. Secret, they're not going anywhere. Nisha, he's in. Thompson, he's been found, but No-Tail trying to save him here with the press the attack, but they've got the catch. Thompson's gone.
There's just way too much damage and way too much of a lead. 20k gold lead. Nice overwhelming odds will slow them down a bit, but here comes Nisha to bottle up his teammates, to barrier them up as well with the defense matrix.
We're seeing the jump.
The Gale
Secret,
Force.
They're ready to dive in. Saxa caught in the claws of Tumaman. Seb also to fall. Buyback comes out straight away from Thompson and Saxa. They'll get the control onto Tumaman. Do they have the first turn to try to inside? In with the RP. Stops Thompson and No-Tail before they can get in on top of Matu, and Matu's away. Nisha's out, and they're ready to return back in. Nisha back with Black just get caught up by the duel. Sumail has got the damage. He's taken out Puppy. Now with Nisha for the shackle shot. Yapsor again. Beautiful angle. Locks the two of them down. Everybody's dead on OG. It's 4-37. Just 26 minutes in. Game 2 of this upper bracket series against OG. It's looking pretty darn good. Seb caught out. Yet again.
26k onto the next one. OG just still sticking in it, even though the game is very much so over at this point.
It's probably hitting the 100% on the win probability, I would imagine.
We are at it.
We've been there for a few minutes indeed.
It's only 27 minutes in and we have 27,000 gold lead.
That's insane. Oh, die!
Another one.
No,
and the Gale Force
but it doesn't matter. The burst taking out Saxa. There we have the second set of wreck. There's still a tier 2 up top. So the game may go on a little longer. But what can OG do? I don't know if there really is anything to be done here. No-Tail, another shackle. He's been caught. Sam tries to jump in, immediately taken out by Matu. They can't even get back to the fountain. GG is called. Secret looking utterly terrifying in this game 2, as with that they secure themselves the series 2-0 against OG. They will be moving up in the upper bracket, and OG, they'll have to climb through the lower.